Okay, we are here back at the Heaven Bound Farm, and like I said, these ones here has all been quarantined again because I thought it was due to ick, and I had found one of our Australian rainbows on the bottom of the tank, and that one right there had all its fins clutched together, and they see how they're all swimming around and like they're just starving to death. They wasn't even doing that. The rainbows wasn't. And anyway, the one rainbow was laying on its side on the bottom of the tank, and I thought, what in the tarnation is going on with that fish? And so I got it out and put it in the hospital tank. Well, first I put it in the big tank, and it just darted around the tank for a few minutes and flopped down on the bottom of the sand. And I thought, what in the tarnation's going on with that thing? And so I took and put it in the hospital tank, and a daggone parrotfish tried to eat him. But his wing, I call him wings, but one of his fins is pointed towards the front instead of towards the back. And it was like that, and he had this big place on his side. And I think, because I come in here and sat and watched them, and that big old kissing fish right there will chase them rainbows around. And I didn't know that, and I thought they would all get along. There, he or she is. But anyway, I'm going to leave them, the kissing fish, in here, which is that one and that little one up there. And I'm going to leave them in this tank instead of putting them in the big tank. And I want you to see something. Watch this little skirt of tetra. Every time I feed that shrimp food, there's 2 or 3 of them like that will come and get that shrimp food and balance it in its mouth until it gets soft enough to eat, and it will drop it, but it will still go down and get it and keep balancing it and balancing it. Did you see it? Keep balancing and balancing it until after it gets soft enough to eat it, and it will eat that whole piece of food. And look at its belly like it needs it. Its belly's humongous. But anyway, it will keep doing that. And I just thought that is so amazing. I was wanting to get it get it on here to show all of you on YouTube, but I was afraid that it wouldn't do it. It might have just been like a fluke. But it wasn't, because it does it every time. I keep watching it and watching it. It does it every single time. And look how big her belly is. And she is, there she goes. See how she does? Watch, go down. Oh, she lost it. There, she got it in her mouth. There it is. I just think that is so crazy how much she'll have in her mouth, spit it out, and keep getting it, and she'll keep holding it. She loves that stuff. And it's them shrimp things that you get for your corridors, that little shrimp food. Wait a minute, and I'll show you what it is, and in case there's anybody out there that has not had it before. And this here is what it is right here. I don't know if you can see it that good with the light, the way it is. There you go. There we go. But she does that all the time. I guess it's a she. I call it one because the biggest she is. But anyway, she will take and get that. And there's another one in there, but it's mostly her that does it. And I thought, well, she's not going to do it because I started feeding them in a different spot in the tank. I used to put the food in the back where I had a cutout and never raised the lid up, except for a different kind of feed in the front. I put the flakes in the front and the other stuff I put in the back. But anyway, she has learned that I come in the front now, and she still gets one of those. And she will just keep doing that. That's Mr. Pleco, or as my aunt calls Bigfoot. She just loves that thing. And this must be her side of the tank because she's all the time over here with her food. She don't go over there with it. She stays over here toward this side of the tank when she eats it. I just find it amazing. But y'all might have fish that does the same thing, or, you know, different kind that does something that just, you know, strikes you as unusual. But that just struck me as unusual, that she will take and play with that and play with that. It's like she's balancing a ball on her nose. But it's that Pleco food, or corridor feed. And like I said, as big as she is, you wouldn't think that she would have to have that, but because she's way bigger than, say, this one down here. And there's another one, but that one is not as big as her. Her stomach is humongous. But anyway, here in a few minutes after they all eat, I figured I'd feed them here and then catch them and start putting them in the 150-gallon tank. I'm sure y'all had been waiting on that. I know I have. It has been a long time coming. But anyway, that will be the big reveal finally, once they all get in it, the angels. Now, like I said, all these big pretty ones like that, except for the white ones, they had come from Dan's fish. And they was just little tiny things when we had got them. And then the 4 that we got with the tank, and like that one right there come with the 150-gallon tank, which is a beautiful fish. And that right there come with the tank as well. And this one right here, the gold one, had come with the tank. And this one here. And let's see, where's the 4th one at? You could probably see them better in the, oh, there she is, no? Right here's one here. Their top dorsal fin don't seem as long as the ones that I got from Dan. His has real long fins, and you'll see when they get in the big tank, they have big ones. I know there was 4 of them. There's one. There's one. And right there's one. And right there's one. Yeah, they're all here. There's that one. And I just think it's so neat how you can see almost through the body and see the backbone if you look at the fish a certain way. See it there? And then right back there is one that come with the tank. And then right back here in the corner is the gold one. And then where did I see the other one at? Well, anyway, you'll see them when we get in there. It's just confusing because there's so many of them. But anyway, everybody's doing fine. We hadn't lost none, thank God. But hopefully this will do the trick for all of them, and we won't have to medicate anymore. You know, with the older fish, but the new ones that we're getting, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in a hospital tank and medicate them before they ever get to go in the big tank. Because do not want nothing to happen to all these pretty things. Now see, there he goes chasing his little buddy. I was going to get that for you, but He will chase everybody, that one does. And I didn't know that he was doing that. And I come over here one day after the one was hurt and found out that he was the one doing the chasing. So I figured he must try to bite his little arm off and or something, because he had a big old place there on his side, and his little old fin was there. She goes again. That's her over there, nibbling, still nibbling, wherever she went to. Okay, well, thank you. Like and subscribe, and we sure do thank you for all you who have commented and gave us the thumbs up and taken subscribing to the channel. And we just cannot thank you enough for what you have done for us. Thank you, and God bless.